Should be ready. But maybe it's you who could save me. Think it's ready. Yo, what's up, guys? What's up? It's G here. How's everyone doing today, tonight? Happy Friday. Good evening. Wanted to do a live stream, just do a little recap of what happened today. I took a big L, but besides the point, just wanted to go over what's going on with the stock market and what to prepare for. Let me reject all those cookies. But yeah, hope everyone's doing great. Let me give a few seconds to see if anybody joins. If not, we're gonna jump in it. And actually, I gotta make sure my stuff is working correctly too, because my last live stream was a complete botch. It just, the audio was all whack. So let me make sure my stuff is on point right now really quick while we wait for everyone to join. It's Friday night though, so people probably aren't even gonna show up. Not today, not today. But we'll get a couple hopefully in here. And yeah, let me see really quick what's going on with my live stream. Okay, here it is. Let me make sure it's working. Okay, it's working. So, yeah, I just wanted to do a recap on today's price action. We'll take a look at the SPY chart, the index for what's the other one? QQQ. Oh fuck, is it raining outside or is that a okay? Anyway, sorry, I thought the yard man was outside. It's like about to storm, my guy. Don't cut the yard right now. Norman Osborne, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? How was your trading day? And what are your thoughts on the industry? What's going on with everything? Yeah, talk to me. Anyway, today the stock market, we basically opened up huge red, and I think that has to do with just the dollar rising. So that's the main thing. I took the time to highlight a couple things, so definitely take a second to hit the like button for me. But yeah, the dollar, the DXY index, or you know, the price of the dollar is like raising back up to like 28, and so that's showing some fears and just basically the market. And also we did see oil prices slip, but we'll actually get into more oil news later in the video because it's actually pretty bullish for commodities, I think. Actually, yeah, so even though oil prices did slip on Thursday, gas prices for Europe are still high, which is insane. So the European economy is just like, I don't know what to say about it. It's in shambles right now. Inflation is like really killing them, and like just what the natural gas and gas prices, everything's just like really crazy over there. All caused through just the Ukraine crisis, basically, right? So yeah, it's kind of tough to see the stuff that's going on out there, but it's even, I guess, heartless to see that the market, you know, did a 2-month rally, basically not really caring about any of the economy stuff, just based off like certain like key phrases that Jerome Powell said. You know, but I think some of the steam is kind of running out. Obviously today and really like Thursday and Wednesday, we weren't really like doing that consistent gassing up where you would break out to the new highs, come back, retest it, and keep going. Finally, things are actually really starting to slow down, and we do have some Fed meeting, or not Fed meetings, but we had some data this week, and it really didn't get affected, or didn't affect the market too much, but I think reality is going to start to settle soon. Next week, we have a few things to look for. I think one of the things is something with Jerome Powell, but I'll actually share that with you guys in just a second. Let me make sure I don't get off topic here. What do I have here? Still uncertain how aggressive the Fed will be in September. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like some of the realities coming kind of settling back down, and people are really starting to worry to see maybe the Fed isn't done being aggressive. And just to kind of give you guys a recap, recent rally like for the 2 months, it was really based off that Fed's, you know, just being kind of optimistic and stuff, and showing that some of the monetary policy would like start easing, but obviously that's still on the air, right? So yeah, that's that. Recently, rally has been driven by markets embracing the belief that the Fed won't have to get overly restrictive with the monetary policy. So, you know, that was optimistic for the market, and so that's why we've been going nonstop for like almost a month now. Is that since July 14th? I think is the bottom of that day. So 1 month. So yeah, a little over 1 month. It's been crazy. It's a crazy run, and I'm kind of a bear, so yeah, it's not been great for me either. Oxy went crazy today. Yeah, it did, and I actually. I'm a little upset because I actually got in Oxy yesterday and I sold so early. I thought I got a good amount of profits, and then, I didn't want to hold overnight or anything. And I mean, even if I did hold overnight, I think the option would have opened up around the same price. I just wish I would have kept it on my watch list. But yeah, the news came out really quick, and then I posted it on Twitter too, but everybody jumped on board. So hey, I like your understanding of the market conditions. Your parents must be proud. Yeah, thank you. My parents we're immigrants, so yeah. And so everything, honestly, I'm not even a financial advisor. I'm just trying to understand the market and trying to, I think every day, we learn new events, new terms, and just keep pushing forward. I'm an apron shares at loss, looking for a gap up Monday. Okay. Yeah, we'll take a look at some of the charts in just a second. Let me quickly run through some of these notes. I took a second to highlight them, so I just want to make use of them. Not to raise rates as sharply as... Okay, yeah, so this is basically what I was saying. The optimism came as, the banks or just the market thought maybe not to raise the interest rates as sharply as many. So basically we oversold like tremendously like beginning of the year, and then now that there might not be such a sharp interest rate hike, then that's basically causing a relief in the stocks. And so that's basically like not a dead cat bounce, but maybe we need to be trading higher since the interest rates weren't going to be so aggressive basically. And then also they were considering slowing down the pace of rate hikes. And then so just like good news came out, but really I think some of this stuff is cooked. I don't know, is that the right word to say, but yeah, there's this drop in inflation which caused to lift the markets up, and also considering like the slowing of interest rate hikes would be bullish. Because I think some stuff kind of slid out of Jerome Powell, maybe some stuff he wasn't supposed to say. And that's kind of what caused some of the rally too. But I mean, if you just go to like the grocery store and stuff, and you look at the inflation stuff, I don't think really things have peaked. So I think I've talked to you guys about this, but I go to the grocery store and I take a look at some of the prices, and they're still like 20%, even though like inflation's, marked at like a 9% or something. It's actually much higher and stuff. And then they also they kind of just wiggle themselves around and use words, they're just really good with their words to be able to maneuver the market. At least Jerome Powell is. So, let me I think that's everything here. Yeah. So, even though the market's not like listening to anybody and just doing what it wants, like several officials are actually like reasserting that there's going to continue to be tightening monetary policy. So that's actually going to bring down the market down, I think, right? Because the inflation is still high. I don't know if it's peaked. It could possibly keep going higher. It's like at the highest since like 4 decades. So I don't know. I think we're still, kind of uncertain territory right now. And then really the big thing for next week is Jerome Powell is going to be like at a Jackson event or something. It's on Friday, and he usually like kind of slips like different words that can talk about the market and what can happen. So Friday, definitely put that into your calendars. And I think we have a few other data points, but I don't have those handy, so I won't take a look at them. I quickly want to just do, I guess we should quickly cover, Norman wants to talk about Oxy too. So yeah, there's a lot of fears just based off like China lockdowns, and the US actually was like opening their reserves or something, and they were like doing like strong inventory draws. So that was like really like giving some downward pressure into oil and bringing that stuff down. But not even all that stuff actually keeps oil down. So that's what's really interesting, right? So there's a lot of bearish sentiment like in the oil market, as fears of demand and destruction, rumors of nuclear deals, and right, the inventory draws, but all that's not even like enough to keep the stock market, the oil prices down. So just a quick thing to look at here. Oil prices had a nightmarish start to the week, plunging. No weak economic China data and rumors that there was that deal coming into fruition. But for like all the bulls for oil, a lot of like the numbers that came out, I believe, was actually bad news. I think I have those numbers somewhere. But really what happened is, let me see if I can find that article really quick. Okay, here we go. So crude moderately higher on U.S. energy demand optimism. So basically oil prices, this is what from yesterday, I think. No, well, this came out today, but when were the numbers that came out? So on Wednesday, I think they came over on Wednesday. Some of the EIA report came out and showed that the U.S. crude and gasoline inventories like fell more than expected. So that's just showing that there's not enough supply for all the demand that we have right now, right? So basically we're trying to cut out Russia and stuff, but that's like we're trying to do it for you know, to be morally, but that's going to come out of our pockets, I think, right? So we're going to pay for it out of our pocket. So yeah, our supply basically, crude gasoline inventories are a lot less than what we expected, and so that's what's causing oil to go back up. And so even though there's like fears of like nuclear deals and all that to try to keep oil price down, it's not enough. The upside in crude is limited. Gas prices are negative. But as you can see, like I said, Thursday close, European gas prices were the highest. So it's like oil is far from done, I think, right? But anyway, let's I have one video to show you guys, and then we'll take a look at what are we going to take a look at? Let me just show the video first, and then just get you. Oh, this is an 8-minute video. I'm just gonna do a quick introduction with this one, and then we'll go back. Let me just see what they're talking about.
Let's talk a little bit more about crude oil, as Nez was mentioning, continuing to fall. Markets trying to figure out exactly what's going on, especially as the stock market rise has actually coincided with falling oil prices. For more on this, let's bring in Claudio Galimberti, Rystad Energy Senior Vice President of Analysis and Oil Markets. Great to have you on the show, Claudio. I guess natural question is, should we expect to see oil prices continue to decline from here?
Thank you for inviting me, Brian. It's obviously a difficult question talking about oil and the direction of the price, but indeed what we have seen in the past few weeks is weakness. So what's the root cause of the weakness in the oil markets? It is the demand side of the equation. So what we have seen is recession risks coming up just in the past few weeks. High inflation in the United States. Yesterday, there was a surprise move by the People Bank of China to decrease the rates. So this all signals weakness on the demand side. And there's also strength on the supply side of the equation. So the United States supply is coming up, specifically from the Permian, which means that if you look at the inventory, not the inventory of today that came out of the DOE reports, but the general trend of the inventory is for the oil markets to be more balanced and much less tight than they were 3 or 4 months ago. So the direction is still towards weakness, but there are a variety of influences in the market that they can pick it up or push it down further.
Claudio, it's Akiko here. You just kind of highlighted some of the risk factors we're looking ahead to, specifically on the U.S. You know, we have seen the White House kind of take a victory lap recently, looking at the pullback that we've seen in oil, sort of tying that to the release that's been happening with the strategic petroleum reserves.
Yeah.
That is up in October. How big of an impact has it really had in the pullback in prices we've seen? And what do you anticipate once that's over?
Excellent question, Akiko. The SPR was absolutely timely. And when it was announced 6 months ago, we all thought that that was a very bold move that the administration, and very credible. And the market reacted accordingly. So back then you had the front end of the curve, so the prices for early delivery came off. And at the same time, the back end of the curve, so the prices for the further down the line deliveries past October, when the SPR is supposed to come off, also increased. And that was an expected kind of effect. Now, when the SPR is supposed to come off is October, and this is exactly when we are forecasting a very significant growth in the U.S. light oil production. So in a sense, we can say that this SPR was well timed because it allowed the administration to bridge the supply gap between April, when we didn't have yet a strong growth in the supply, and right now where we are very much close to a significant uptick. Yep.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, that's kind of a big factor of what we're seeing here domestically. But I guess I wonder how much of the story from China, based off of the demand picture, folds into pricing as well, when you consider that there are concerns about a significant slowdown happening in China. Do you feel like the story there is also supportive of a particular narrative on where oil prices could go?
It is supportive. So it is supportive of weakening on the demand side. This is the narrative. But let's not be too pessimistic. So China has been known for many years to apply fiscal support and monetary support in the second half of the year. And yesterday, the premier of China came up with a statement along those lines. So we can expect China to put more emphasis on growth for the remainder of the year. Therefore, we could expect China to not to plunge into recession. As far as the US and Europe, what I would say is that the latest data that we saw from the inflation, at least in the US, seems to be going in the right direction. So inflation has not grown last month, which might mean that we may be in for a downward correction in recession in inflation, which is also a benign sign. So the narrative is still, from the market standpoint, probably bearish for the next few weeks. But we cannot just bank on the prices to be going down towards $60, $70 per barrel. They can quickly, and I say very quickly, bounce back up, especially if we have, for instance, a big surprise drop in the production in Russia, which cannot be ruled out. Yeah, let's not forget that the European countries are supposed, by the end of the year, to completely wean themselves off the Russia imports, which means we are going to witness a very, very big trade flow reshuffles. And anything can happen when you have such a big change.
Yeah, I mean, how much of that supply from Russia are you anticipating coming offline? I mean, despite the sanctions that have been in place, Russians have been able to find buyers, especially in China and India.
Absolutely. What we have seen is that there has been already a great trade reshuffle. So the European countries have reduced their imports, specifically from the Baltic and the Black Sea, by already 1 million barrels per day. And the Indians specifically, but in parts also the Chinese, have increased their imports because there was a discount. But if you look at the very latest data, it does look like the Russia exports are actually coming off right now, because the discount for the Indian refineries is no longer there. So we could be on the cusp, as a matter of fact, of a reduction in Russia export, which eventually will mean a reduction in Russia production. If that is the case, I always warn people not to forget about this great trade reshuffle, because it will happen, and it will happen just in the last quarter of 2022 and the first quarter of 2023. Many things can happen when you are rediverting 5 to 6 million barrels a day of crude export.
Claudio, so as an expansion of that point then...
I'm done with him. I think that was not the intention of this video, but he did have a good point where he was saying demand can change like really quickly. So we're like, it's coming down, but at any instant it can shoot back up. So I don't think personally oil's down. And then they talked about inflation peaking. I think this is just one data point. Like it's, it's curving down, but we'll get a better idea of the actual trend if it's actually going to start coming down next month. So that's something, like, one point doesn't indicate the change. Like, for example, here you can see it peaked supposedly and then it came down, but it really wasn't the top. So that's one thing. That's another thing I wanted just to point out. Even though it did come down, it doesn't signify that inflation is peaked. We can definitely go back up higher. Once we start getting more data where it starts coming down, then that's a change in trend, right? And then we can say inflation peaked and stuff. And Market, what's up, man? I used the unusual Wells link. What do you think, or what do I look for in the flow? I personally look for high premium trades that correspond with the charts. I I don't have unusual whales pulled up. I was really gonna do about oils and stuff today, but just a couple things that I have. I'll quickly go through some of the flow stuff that I like to look. So I have a couple filters, and I can maybe tweet these out later or something, or make a video. I think I have a video out there if you want to check it out. There, I like to look at 32 sweepers, and I like to look at 32 open floor. These are some of the filters that I like. Basically what it is. So let me apply it again. And then we'll take a look at the charts, and we're gonna take a look at a Blue Apron, I think, APRN. We'll take a look at that for Norman if he's still in here. And I also want to share with you guys the Oxy news, because that's mainly the focus of the video today. But really quick for Market, I think that's Big 47. Okay, I see you, Big 47. But this filter, I like to use the sweeper one. It's basically a 25K premium. I take off the bid. I used to run both the ask and the bid, but I just simply like doing the ask now, just because. And then for the emojis, I exclude bid side and ETFs, indexes, and leaps. And so that just cuts down on like XPX, SPY, and all that other stuff. And then date till expiration, I like to do 32 days. I've been trying this out with like 21 days, just shorter time frame. But really that 25K premium, it's going to filter out a lot. And here's the big stuff that I like to use. So sweep onlys, and then exclude deep in the money and out the money only. And really what I like to do is like look for sweeps. So these are all going to be sweeps, right? But I like to, and one thing actually I like to do too is exclude Tesla, because it just gets in the way. I haven't been using the flow a lot lately, just because I've been trading like earnings and stuff, and earnings are really hard to play. But yeah, so one thing I like to see like sweeps come in like constantly, and then I like to look at the date, and I like to look at what the open interest is compared to the volume that's coming in. So these have like pretty high open interest versus the like smaller volume. So this doesn't technically mean that they're buying these puts. It could be that they're closing those puts, right? But I like to look at low open interest. So like these have pretty low open interest. So these look like they're buying these, right? Because there's 1.4K open interest. So there's like that's the amount of contracts out there, and then somebody just bought 800, right? So that's like a third, no, not a third, like 2/3 of the entire contract. So obviously this is probably a position that they're opening or close or like selling. So that's one thing I like to look at. And then like really if you see like a nice little flow that comes in like this, then I'll open this up individually and start looking at something. The main thing that I like to look for is like, for example, well, I didn't mean to click this, but like for example, Oxy, I'll just click on it, and then we'll go to, this is probably my favorite tab. This is probably where I spend most of my time, but I like to look at COPE, and you can look at it from here. I like to go to the flow history and actually look at it from a bigger picture. And so here you have like 4 or 5 days showing, and you can see COPE has just been increasing since yesterday, actually. So if you would have like seen the COPE yesterday, you see this huge jump in COPE yesterday, then that indicated a jump in price, bullish flow coming in. And then gamma is something I've been starting to look at too. You can see these gamma spikes, so that's just indicating that more bullish or call buyers are stepping in. So yeah, I like to look at this tab. This is the intra-trade tab, intra and analyst tab, and then I like to use flow history and really just look at this. And also, I mean, basically everything here, honestly, everything's pretty good. But yeah, I think that hopefully that answers your question. For high premium trades that correspond with the charts. Yeah. And also, I like to combine everything with my charts. So sometimes like the flow doesn't come in correctly. Like, I'm not saying, it's just like the tags don't come in correctly. Like, they might not come in correctly. Like, for example, this one might be, well, this one's not a good one, but yeah, for this one, for example, this one right here, this one's like it got filled at 480. The spread is 475, 485, so right in the middle. So this one could really go either way, right? They could either be selling these, even though they got flagged as a buy, they technically could be selling them, right? So you want to look deeper into some of the other orders for this specific contract. So the way you can do that is just, I think you can click right here, and then, yeah, and then I'll open it up, and you can see more orders and just get a better idea of how that contract is trading, right? So you can see a lot of people were selling this one. But yeah, I also like to correspond, like whatever it is, whatever contract I'm looking at, or like for example Oxy. Um, I like to like correspond it to the chart. So where's my chart at? I don't have one. Okay, here it is. Yeah, so I think last thing I was looking at was SPY, and we can look at the SPY too if you guys like. So that's what I think that's, I don't know. Does that help, my kid, or did you dip already? But yeah, like for example, Oxy. Exactly, I like to correspond it with the charts. So this thing was insane, honestly. So this one's one that I mean, Oxy's the main topic of the video, obviously, but yeah, I was watching this one since yesterday. I actually got like a position around here, and I ended up selling here because I wanted my money. But I mean, little did I know it was gonna go insane today. So I honestly thought I thought what was gonna happen was maybe like a descending triangle, right? So I didn't want to get too greedy, so I was expecting a pullback and then another pullback and then finally breaking out or breaking down. So I wasn't quite ready for this to go up. But I guess I should have known better because like I just mentioned earlier on Wednesday, or I'm not sure when the data came out, but a lot of the oil stuff, like the inventories, like I just explained it not too long ago. Where was it here? Yeah, the crude oil inventories fell more than expected. So that was just showing a lot of demand for oil. So the oil was going to go up. So that means oil stocks were going to go up. So yeah, I wish I would have, held on, but it is what it is. And yep. Is SPY going to 430 Monday or what? I don't know, man. Yeah, let's talk about the SPY. We can talk about the SPY in just a second. Let me just wrap up so we get the idea of the video. Today, basically, why you saw that big run up on Oxy is because Berkshire Hathaway, basically Warren Buffett, they submitted an application or something to be able to buy a bigger stake in Occidental. So right now they have like 18 point something, 20.2% or whatever, but they want to buy like half, basically half of this company. So they basically, the regulators, they basically said, okay, you can do it or whatever. Now that doesn't mean that they're gonna buy it. They just have the okay, the sign to do it. All right, so that's what really caused the entire spike on Oxy. So there's a couple other stocks, I think. I don't know, is there a few other stocks you guys think that can benefit off this stupid, insane move? But yeah, Berkshire Hathaway wins okay to buy Occidental. Again, though, this doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to buy it. They just have the okay to do it. So we'll kind of see how that develops this coming week. But I think personally that he'll probably end up buying more. It just might not be like right off the gate, right? Because, so think about it. If he starts buying 50% of the stock right now, he's basically buying it at all-time highs. So I think he just has the okay to buy it, and then maybe from a trader perspective, he'll start like adding a little bit here, and then oil will kind of come down due to like economic events or whatever. Then he'll buy more. Eventually, the end goal will be for him to have 50% of the entire stake or whatever, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to buy everything all at once, right? So that's just something I wanted to share with you guys. What the hell is this? Let me just clear that out really quick. But yeah, I just wanted to share with that. So this doesn't mean it could be an oil short squeeze because obviously it's been compressed, and you guys know the demand for it's still there, and there's like the tensions with Ukraine and just Russia and stuff at that. None of that has like easing up yet. So I would just be careful though. I don't think he'll buy 50% stake near all-time highs. Like if you go to like a weekly and stuff, actually this is not doing me justice, but yeah, it's like trading near the highest, right? This is like 2010, 2011 levels. So I would just be careful, maybe for a pullback and stuff. I'm still bullish on oil, but like I said, it's trading pretty rich right now. It's had an insane move, but I think next week you can definitely like start looking, just keeping it on watch list, and that's why I wanted to do this video. But the main thing is he's not going to buy 50% stake of it right now. Obviously it's going to go up, but like I said, economic events can kind of make it go sideways and then eventually break back out. So he'll probably start accumulating more shares and stuff, but not right away, I don't think. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. So let's talk about, what else are we talking about? Oh yeah, before we go into SPY, really quick, there's other commodities, right? So I think just the entire commodity sector might start running. So if you guys have any commodities or any ideas of other tickers that we should watch, definitely put them in the chat and stuff. I want to know. Like wheat, or there's like this nutrient. This is a fertilizer stock. Like if there's a few commodities that you guys think, maybe like nickel or something for batteries, put the tickers in the chat, and we can take a look at the chart. But with that being said, let's take a look at the SPY. Is that what you wanted to look at? So me personally, and maybe we should look at ES. This is the futures for SPY. I saw like right here, this is basically what I saw is like a head and shoulders. I think many people are saying the head and shoulders pattern here. This is basically a bearish pattern. So basically you got the shoulder, the head, and then like a weird ass another shoulder, and we basically broke down. So the end target for that is going to be like the head from here, and I just like to be generous, but here we go, something like that, and then we'll bring it back down. So I think we have more downside to go. It's probably going to be down to this level, and then even from then you can maybe even make like another head and shoulders pattern here. So I think around this level we'll get a relief bounce, and then depending on how we react to this level here, then we might come back down, and then from a bigger picture you'll have a head and shoulders pattern. So that's what I think might happen with that. Same thing with like, you can actually see it better with the NASDAQ. So in here I have it, this is where actually I saw it actually. So you have the head and shoulders pattern here, and then the breakdown is from here to here. I've already added that here. And so at this level, from here, I think we probably come back and retouch this level down here, this purple bar here. And here we could probably make a bigger head and shoulders, right? So we would have the shoulder, head, and then possibly a rebound, something along like that. And then eventually breaking back down, because I think we have some gaps to fill down below too, right? So it would be really somewhere around here. This would be the breakdown. So coming back down to this level down here. So that's what I'm seeing in some of those charts. Let me know what you guys think. Am I crazy? Those are just some of the things that I was noticing pretty early on. I like to look ahead to see some potential patterns that are formed. But you can look at it through the regular SPY too, right? And actually, there's a few things I pointed out. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, but I posted a few things here. Let me just go through these really quick. QQQ. Let's talk about QQQ real quick. Actually, let me read some of the topics. So just some of my thoughts, and I've been like doing pretty bad trading, so definitely take a lot of this stuff with the grain of salt. But this is on the daily here. Basically, we're going back to the 200. We're under the 200 EMA, which is a pretty strong EMA moving average indicator. And then we have a gap fill below, and then we have a MACD crossover, right? So let me explain that to you guys. Basically, this green line here is a 200 moving average on the daily time frame, 1 day, and we basically got above it, and now we're trading back under. So technically, we're bearish on the daily time frame. And also we have a gap fill right here. So the QQQ will probably end up coming down here and trying to fill that. And then lastly on here, you can see for the MACD, we've basically been pretty much bullish for, a whole month, right? The green line stayed above, and that's really showing us bullishness. It's starting to cross over, so that could start showing a pivot and trend. So, and basically, let me close this out. Let me go back to my chart. So, was it QQQ? Yeah. So, and I just have that highlighted right now. Okay, so basically, what the? Oh, we need to go to the daily. Okay. Sorry, I like screenshotted this and did not clear my indicators. So yeah, we have a gap fill right here, which will probably fill, which is to 318 on, so about 4 points down. It's not much, but the main thing that I was looking at is the MACD crossover. And you can see some of the volume starting to go to the bear side. So we'll start getting little volume bars to the downside, right? Something like that. So that's what I was looking at there. Let me clear some of these things off. And yeah, and like I said, we crossed underneath the 200 moving average to the bottom. So obviously you can see once we get above it, you know, we're bullish for a while, and then then we started doing this insane dump. So that's basically what I'm seeing right here. So we crossed above it, right? And now we are I wouldn't say hopefully, but I mean, I got puts, so damn, Evergreen say so we're bullish. I don't know, man. I don't think so. But who knows, man? The market does what it wants. But this, basically, if you just see it like from a bigger picture, you've had this trend, right? I'm sure you've seen it on everybody's FinTwit and stuff, right? It doesn't look really clean here, but basically it's so that's basically what it is. And even if you don't like that, you know, I told you guys about the 200 moving average here. We got above it, which was like a bull trap, right? And then we just got above it again, and now we're falling underneath it. So if we stay underneath it, then another bull trap there. That's what I'm thinking, right? So usually the 200 moving average, like, it's a pretty strong indicator, right? So obviously that's like an outlier, but we've stayed above the 200 moving average for, you know, hella long time. What are you thinking, Evergreens? Talk to me, man. I'm spitballing here, but you let me know. Am I crazy? You know, it's gonna all end in flames. What do you think? Look at this MACD crossover right here. You see? So MACD crossover right here started selling off. So that's basically, this is like, I mean, just take a beautiful screenshot of this, and you can see, let me just take a screenshot of this. Get this out of the way. I'm gonna do screenshot. This looks like exactly how it did it right there, right? This matches. Let me do these. So right here, EMA crossover, MACD crossover, and then right here, and then it's about to crossover. You feel me? We bullish or not? What's up, Evergreen? That's basically what I'm seeing there. So I don't know, man. I'm not bullish. I got crushed on some Nvidia calls. I ended up taking an L on that. I think I lost like, I had some for like September 6th. The average was 478. I sold for 430, so I took an L. So I think it was like 10 or 15%. Let me see. Yeah, I took like a 10% L on it, but I have puts now, and I think I'm up a little bit. I got the 170s for like 2 weeks out. I think I paid 415. They're what? Yeah, 415. I think they're like, I'm up like 1%. Okay, yes, let's go. Okay, so that's basically the index rundown. This is QQQ. This is all the tech stuff, and then SPY. Oh, right. Hey, Norman, I appreciate you staying on. Man, you're a real one. If you guys don't mind, hit the like button for me. We ain't got nobody in here, but yeah, let's do a Blue Apron, right? I've seen this one. This was like a pump and dump a while ago, isn't it? This was like during 2020 COVID or the pandemic. This one started gassing up. I remember this one because I traded it. And they were talking about acquiring it or something. Is that right? I think that's when they had its big days. 2020, yeah. Did it go? Yeah, here we go. April and March, the takeout stuff. Yeah, crazy. So, you want me to look at this as a technical, or do you guys want me to look at this fundamentally? And then we'll take a look at Oxy, because I haven't really covered Oxy. We talked about it a little bit, and actually I'm gonna go to the 1 hour. I like doing the 1 hour a little bit. It had an insane run. What happened with this? Did it have news or something? Let me peep the news really quick. Usually this is outdated. July 25th. Yeah, this doesn't have really good news. Was there news on this, Norman, or something? What's going on with the pop? Let's see if we can put up some trend lines. Well, maybe not. Somewhere here, maybe here. They have until 31st to buy back stock. Yeah, there was news. Okay. They have until the 31st to buy back stock. Are they going bankrupt, or what are they doing? Let me look at the volume really quick. It's had insane volume spikes. Obviously, I haven't been doing really good with trading. It's still looking decent because it's holding the 200 moving average. So it might consolidate a little bit. You can see last time it crossed it, it's just consolidating. So as long as it holds what above 470, then it can continue going up. I'm just worried about the overall market. Unless this is like a meme play and stuff, it's hard for me to get like calls on things. Is this like a short squeeze play or something? Oh, they just started selling with Walmart, I saw. Yay. So what, are they gonna acquire these guys? Let's look at some of the supports and stuff. Yeah, this is a strong support for them. This, what, 470, 480 is a strong support. You can see that because they've had, you know, history back here. So the major big next support resistance is going to be back up here, right? Because that's where it actually got topped out. So it's at the bottom of this range. The top range is like almost $6, I would say. On the shorter time frame, let's take a look at shorter time frame. And obviously, I'm like terrible at charts and stuff, so don't take my advice. But this is just stuff that I see. It's still in the trend, right? It's still kind of in the trend, basically. So as long as it holds this trend, it should be okay. It should be chilling. And obviously that makes sense, right? Because we have the support here, and then we have the support coming along here. So it could continue bouncing back up to like 590. That's what I'm looking at. I'm not sure what the news is on this. And then like from a bigger picture, it looks like maybe an expanding triangle or something. So if it breaks here, then it'll probably come back down to these levels here. So like down here. That's what I would be looking at. This could also technically be a cup, right? It's a little cup and handle, maybe. So if it is a cup and handle, then the breakout for this would be from here down to, I mean, I guess I should do it here. Let's just be generous. Wait, what am I doing? I don't know. I don't really know if it's a cup and handle, but if it is, then it would be like up to like $8, I would think. Somewhere around like 830. Is there resistance up here? Yeah, there's like resistance up here, like right here. 850. Somewhere around there. What are you thinking? I think that's what I am seeing. Kind of, if it holds that support. I see. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I did see something like that, like a consolidation. Yeah, I haven't done the downtrend resistance. I've only done the cup and handle part. There's so many ways you can look at this. I like 15-minute chart too. So yeah, you have the support here, and then you can also do the wedge that you're talking about right here. So yeah, it looks like it's getting ready to like bounce off of this support here, and then maybe break it back out. Right, and that would kind of line up with some of our thesis, where if it holds this support and then it breaks out of this wedge, then it's going to break out. And another way you can kind of look at the breakout distance would be from here down to here, and then you can do that here. Right, so that would be 650. So that's something that I'm looking at here. Obviously, I'm not going to trade this one. I'm not in it right now, but that's just some stuff that I picked up. So there's always like different ways to chart things out, I would say. And this one, yeah. What are you thinking, Norman? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Hey, no problem. No problem. So that's just a breakdown though. It looks like their earnings have been pretty bad though. So fundamentally, I don't know the stock, but I'm sure you followed it, and I don't know if you're doing like day trades or something, or if you're investing. So I don't really know what's going on, but it looks like they missed their earnings, not by much, only 0.5%. Surprise, 72%. I'm thinking I'd rather trade SPY. Man, honestly, I've had so much trouble with SPY. The algos with SPY are insane. Like, if I buy puts, the algos just keep buying it up. If I end up going bullish, it works out. But am I the green? Oh, are you the Green Goblin from Spider-Man, Norman? Yeah, are you? I think he was a great actor, actually. That one guy. He's like, okay. He only looks at the technicals. Hey, okay. Yeah, and I'm glad you pointed out that wedge, because it does look like the falling wedge. You could even say kind of like, I don't want to say a bull flag, but what the hell's going on with my thing? My TradingView be bugging sometimes. But yeah, it looks like a kind of a bull flag, and then it's gonna break out. So yeah, I see you, Norman. You know what you're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. So let's go over to and if you guys have other tickers, put them in the chat and just help me with the like. That's all I'm asking. You don't, I mean, you don't have to drop a like, but it'd be much appreciated though. And actually, this is kind of inaccurate. Maybe I need to drop that back down. So yeah, this could actually be a bull trap, you know, for maybe some people trying to jump into the train. I think we'll see how oil opens on Monday, but it could be a bull trap now that we're taking a look at it. Moazes is on Monday. Oh, let's talk some stonks. Let's talk some stonks. Yeah, you guys want to talk some, what happened to BBBY? Well, let me cover oil real quick and then we'll take a look at some Moazes, some apes. Yeah, because let me just look at some of the stuff what's going on with the axes. So for the people that are gonna watch this video later, they have some thesis here. I was thinking this could be a bull trap, but this is actually a pretty strong support. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mark that support out right there. That's a good support. So it could retrace back down to like 68 and then consolidate, and then maybe, and then we keep pushing forward. And then also we have kind of like an ascending support here, right? And that kind of matches up with our, so this could be a level 2 watch. Like you see where the support intersects and the ascending support intersects, like maybe that would be a point to come back up. We'll see how that goes though. Other than that, there's really not much on this chart. It just started gassing up so much. What I had was basically what I showed you guys earlier. I think it was like a pennant. I think it was something like that. Yeah. So once it broke out of this resistance, it just started gaining momentum like insane. And I think I had like some support down here. Yeah, I think I had some support down there. So this was probably out further. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah. And actually this kind of looks like a cup. Little cup right here. Cup and handle maybe. I don't know. Is this maybe a cup and handle? Damn, my drawing is ass. Anyway, I don't want to get this chart too messy, but you see the vision. You see the vision. Let's talk about Ryan Cohen dumping BBBY. Yeah, what's up with that? He's snaked you guys out of it. That's weird. Woo. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with this thing, honestly. I think the last thing I heard about him is that they're filing, or they hired a lawyer to do some bankruptcy, some business with bankrupts. I don't know. It's probably gonna retouch what, $10? Oh, it's already at $10. Ooh, yeah. I don't know, my guy. After that, it's probably gonna want to fill the gap down here at so $2 downs. Like we have a gap down here. Let's make sure it's a gap on the daily. Yeah, it's a gap on the daily. Technically, let me mark that out. It's like this little baby gap, but it is what it is. Work is work. You know. Yeah, we got a little gap right here. It ain't nothing, but it's honest work. So this will probably end up getting filled, I think. What are you guys thinking? Just spitballing here though. Let me slap on the word gap. Yes. What? Why didn't it show up? Alright then. Is that how it's gonna be? We're gonna do something else with it then. See if we got a label somewhere here. Anchor text. Gappy. Oh, maybe I need to turn down the words. There we go. Okay. Yo, Ryan Cohen dumped. That's crazy. Oh shit, the thing is moving with it. Alright, then we're not gonna do that. Let's just do the gap above. We have a gap above too. I honestly don't think this gap up here gets filled. We have a huge ass gap up here. This one should fit. This one should fit. Gap. There we go. How you guys feeling though? How you guys feeling? Do you guys watch the flow? Or are you guys looking at the flow? Moazes is on Monday. Yeah, I gotta know why the Moazes is on Monday. Which are the Moazes stocks? I know we got AMC, we got BBIG, we got, I don't know if BBBI, GME for sure. Like, honestly, my perception of Ryan Cohen really kind of changed after this scam thing that happened. Somebody that I follow said that the reason he sold was not because he wanted to sell, but maybe because the government made him sell, like some tinfoil. That's just somebody I follow though. Anyway, we got GME, right? I think GME is probably the most I wouldn't say lucrative, but the one that has the most like potential, because it's a gaming industry. It's not a dead retail business model anymore, because they're trying to do crypto stuff, and they could do like the gaming competitions. I've done a little bit of that tinfoil DD with some of the apes, but I haven't really followed up with it anymore. I don't own any of the shares and stuff. I used to, but then I lost them. I sold them and I went to go day trade some options, and those options expired worthless. So shares are always better, and but once you go options, you can't go back. Yeah. So GME is at AMC. AMC, I don't trust that snake, Aaron. I would be careful with AMC, but I know there's a movement, so y'all gotta be careful too. I gotta be careful with what I say, because then I get blackmailed or stuff. You know what I'm saying. So GME, AMC, BBIG, I think is, who even leads that crowd anymore? Is it still a good community over there? AMC, I would say, is probably the most toxic community. I would say some of them are chill, but yeah, you know. What's the other? GME, AMC, BBIG, BBBY. But that one's pretty much GG'd. It's done. I don't know. We have a gap fill down here, which will probably end up getting filled. Especially with like, I mean, what's the momentum now? There's like hella selling pressure now. Let's look at the OBV. Let me see. We got some comments coming in. Oh, and I did a little poll at the above. If you guys want to vote, we got 3 votes right now. Everybody's talking green stock market right now. Let's see. Ryan Cohen dump BBBY. I think MMAT is a scam company? It's a energy company, right? It's a meme stock too now, technically. Where's it at? Just curious. Yeah, it's, oh damn, they did them like that. I had the lines up here, my guy, when it was like still at dollars and stuff. Let me clear that out, because it's, does this one even move? It moves like 4 cents a day. Wow. Is there any short interest on this? Let me just peep the interest flow real quick. Oh, maybe I need to go to, what's it called? How do I look for short data again? I forgot. Damn, there's a short. No, not shortcuts. What? Fintel. No, I've seen Fintel, but there's another one. It's the AMC one. Damn, is it up here? TradingView? No, I don't have Vortex. I like how the response are quick. The delays are not. There's no delay there. Nah, it's I used to show it a lot. Here. I just stopped following it. Short flow data. I don't even know what it's called anymore. Oh my god. Really? I forgot? There's one more. It's a very good app. Not an app. I guess we'll use Fintel though. I just don't like Fintel that much. Cause short market, what's it called? I know somebody's got it. It's an AMC funded one. DNA after hours of 250. Oh, DNA. I remember DNA. I think, is that the one? I want to look at MMAT's short interest real quick. And we're kind of still on topic, right? Because this is energy. So people watching this later, we're still on topic. Let's just take a look at MMAT. We're still talking about energy. What are the energy plays? Let's try to stay on topic, but what are the energy plays for next week? We got Oxy, we got Zom, we got Chevron. We can take a look at some of those if you guys want. If not, we'll just take a look at the memes. If you guys want the memes, we'll do the memes. It's Friday night, we chilling, you know, and we ain't got nothing to do. What's the wifey gonna do? I don't have a wifey. I'm just saying. What's she gonna do? She's gonna get mad because we with the boys? Nah. Yeah, there's too many shares. Short. What's the name of that? Yeah. There's nothing going on here with the short squeeze for MMAT. It's MMAT. Yeah, it's GG right now. It should be called GGAT because it's GG'd right now. What do you guys think? Because if it's really real. Okay, BBBY. Short. I forgot that damn website, y'all. I can't go forward without getting the website. And I skipped some comments. Let me read some comments. Bed Bath & Beyond should have let the price run higher and sold stocks to pay off their debt and survive. Ryan stunned their opportunity to live. Yeah, stun gun, like just he neutralized everything. He killed BBB. Yes, exactly. Yeah, insider trading is worse than hedgies. Yeah, so how you guys vibing with Ryan Korn? You guys still cool or not? Are you still cool with him, Evergreen or Norman? You guys still chilling with him, or y'all still smoking or not? Did you guys stop hanging out? I know you guys still hang out with Adam Aaron, right? The snake. I think he's a snake, but the Green Goblin did it. I filter for high premium flow orders, corresponding technicals exactly with volume, but my problem is oversizing and then not sticking to my stop loss. Yeah, I think the stop loss for real gets me too, honestly. I've been taking a lot of L's, man. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, but it's been an embarrassment. It's a shit show in here lately. It's been lately, but you guys can still follow the boy if you want. And I got the links here. I got a Discord too. I don't really push it that much, but it's there if you guys need it. And then what else? TradingView, and yeah, you guys know the business. What else were you guys saying? The Green Goblin did it. I had nothing to do with it. Oh, okay. Yeah. You got the multi-personality. Let me go back here to the chart. So we're talking MMAT, but it's kind of dead right now. There's no volume in this either, is there? Oh, there's decent volume. 4 million. What's the float on this? Oh no, there's no volume in there. It's just chilling right now. Intel or Tex, short data. It's short data. Let me see. I can't remember the website. Shorted stocks, short-tail, short-fint, or something. What's it called? I don't remember the. I'll have to go back to some of my old streams to find out what the name of that. Shorted stocks or something. Shorted data. Short squeeze? Nah, it's not that. I can't find it, fellas. I can't find it. Let me see. Patience, bro. Don't force them. The clear moves happen for real. Honestly, you're right on that. Because, like, one thing I learned is just kind of chill the first 15 minutes of trading and then kind of get the vibes, get the sentiment going. And then the sentiment. Sometimes I get an accent, you know, because I'm not from here. But yeah, once you get the vibes going and you know where we're going, then you just jump on the ship or the rocket, because if the ship is gonna sink, the rocket's gonna go to the moon. So, you know, just play that. It's listed on OTC, also sketchy. AF for sure. For sure. FS, that's for sure. I've been forcing stuff because I want money, then don't have any more settled funds for the day. Exactly, my guy. Hey, I'm in your boat right now. We're going to make it though, bro, for sure. Yeah, we just gotta keep hustling. You feel me? And don't quit your day job in case this doesn't work out. So I got the day job on the day job, you know. I got the day job on the daily, but you know, trading. I honestly, let me be real with you. Oh, and then it runs to 200%. Yes, sir. And I think it feels like the market's watching my Twitter account, because everything I post does the opposite lately. Like, what's up with the algos? I think they filtered me out, bro. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do the plays in my head, and then I'm going to post the wins. You feel me? So that way they can't catch me slipping. DNAA is up after hours 250%. DNA. Yeah. Oh, that's spicy move. $14? Where's it at? Oh, is this a SPAC? What was this? Was this a SPAC? Financials, what are they doing here? Is a blank check. Yeah, it's a SPAC. What are they merging with? Are they taking SpaceX or what? Let me social capital Serveta. Let me copy that really quick. What is this, taking SpaceX or something? Social. Do the DD live? No. Well, just winging, just, yeah, no takes. First take, holdings company stock. Let's see. What? Where's the news at though? Oh, is this something dope or something? Digital medicine leader, Akili to list on NASDAQ following successful business combination. Ah, okay. So this is going to start trading on the 22nd. When is that? Is that Tuesday or something? Monday. So on Monday, they're going to start. They've only raised 163 million. The hell? Leading digital medicine company. I wouldn't touch this one just because I don't like medicine companies. I don't like medicine, to be honest. I feel like the medicine people make nowadays is just like used to control people. I don't know, some tinfoil, but and then just it doesn't like help you, you know, like it's just like temporarily relief now, like because that's how they make their money. They do medicine where you're basically dependent on it. So I try not to use medicine unless I have to. You feel me? You feel me? We're just rearranging the tables and chairs on the Titanic. Yes, sir. Yeah, honestly, I mean, the music's gonna stop. Have y'all seen that movie, Margin Call? I don't know if you're an ape, you've probably seen that movie. Because that's what the movie everybody, that was on the watch list for apes. Like, movie night at the AMC theaters. They were talking about Margin Call, The Big Short. Oh my God. Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah. Dude, 2021 was crazy. Let's be real. It was crazy. Roland Dubs, what's up? Showing up to the stream. Hope all is well. Hope all is well with you, my guy. You haven't been in here in a minute. Where you been? Everything's good with you? US FDA approved cleared deficiency. Oh, okay. It's a low flow short stock. Reddit trying to attack it. Yeah, they're trying to pump it. I'll just be careful, and that's why I'm saying, like, I don't know. I got the vibes. Me and Norman just do like day trading on like real shit. Like, and see, I try not to do stocks like these. Like what happened to BBBY? A lot of bag holders, you know, and just a lot of bag holders there. Support.com. I took an L on support.com. It's called green now. I took a big L here. Right, this thing doesn't even move. Right, where's it at? $3. That's insane. This is supposed to be the next crypto stock. I took a big L with this. So I'm done like playing meme stocks because I took a big L here. I took a big L with what's it called? It's really just following Reddit and stuff. You take big L's. Like, just stay away from it if you can. Like, I don't go on Reddit and stuff. Yeah, because you're just gonna lose your money. IRNT was another one. Just a big dump. Yeah. See, I got the TA back here. Me thinking I knew what I was doing, but I didn't. Busy with work and kids. Man, that's the life, though. You got somebody to live for. So you good. You good. You chilling. Just keep hustling. You feel me? You feel me? See, I want kids so I can, you know, leave something to them and just like strive to live and keep pushing forward. But then it's a lot of work too, though. So I feel you when you say it's busy. And yeah, and see, I can barely take care of myself. So it's like, you know, I don't want to bring somebody else into this world just yet. You feel me? Yes, sir. But let's get back to work. You know, we're doing the DD on Friday nights. I usually don't do nothing on Fridays. I used to go out, man. I used to be crazy. Not no more though. Not no more. Not ever since the pandemic. I got old, I think, you know. What is this? What am I looking at? IRNT? It looks kind of juicy, kind of prime. It's got a little bit more ways to go, but this is actually kind of interesting. You know why this actually would be a play too? China and Taiwan tensions, right? So this is a cybersecurity, something like that. What do they do? Strong sell right now. Yeah, it's probably going to come down, retouch the $2. I mean, 16 cents. But yeah, they do cybersecurity and stuff. So if we do get escalations with Taiwan, China, and Russia and stuff, this thing is going to shoot up. Because this is basically what happened back in when the tensions and stuff on February. This thing kind of started trying to move up. So maybe there's something there. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why I have this pulled up though. Oh, we were talking about memes. Yeah. I can't remember the freaking short data website that I was talking about. What was it? Damn. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up an old video of mine so I can see what Dude, you ever been in a scenario where you like something's in your head and you can't get it, so you can't move forward until you figure it out? That's basically me right now. Trying to figure out. I'm gonna see if I can. Where's the? Let's see. 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna see. There's like shorts or squeezing or something. I need to find a video that says something like that. Yeah. How far do I think HKD drops? I don't know. This is a pump and dump, so I don't really. What? Yeah, it was like at 1200. So people are stuck. I don't think this will ever go back. Wasn't this like a $4 stock or something? $10 stock? $50 stock? Does it even have any volume though? It doesn't really have much volume. I see, this is stuff that I stay away from, my guy. It's just like money. You're just throwing money, and I'm already wasting money like on like options and stuff. So I might as well just, you know, if I'm gonna lose money here, I might as well just lose it on options. Something that I enjoy. Yeah, you feel me? You feel me? I'm trying to find that website with the short data really quick. I made a video with it. Just gotta find it. But you know, sometimes I'd be talking so much. Here? No, this is Fintel. Damn, I can't find it, fellas. Where is it though? What's the other? Bro, I turned 25-cent contracts on IRNT into $22 per contract. Absolutely insane. Had 11 of them on the squeeze. Oh shit. Well, let's go back to that then. When was this? Was this for the when what's his face invaded, or was this back in the day, like back here? Actually, this thing had a $40 run, didn't it? Yeah, I remember this one. This was insane. I was trading this when it was $10 or something, and I ended up taking an L somewhere back here. Maybe I'm just a bad trader, you feel me? I'm still trying to find that website though. Scalping HKD, buying around 170 and selling around 210. Okay, okay. You got the system going for you. Just be careful, because I don't know, maybe one day they just rug pull everything, right? Because obviously there's money in there because people own a lot of those shares. So it's very manipulative. So they can just pull out all at once and just GG'd. I can't find the data website that I was talking about. Let's talk about oil though, since the topic on the thing is oil. There's a few oil stuff, right? So we got Chevron. You guys got the oil plays, right? Don't dump a couple oil tickers in and let me take a look at them. Chevron's probably big lagging right now. It just got back above its major resistance here, or support was like 155. Damn, this one's kind of spicy actually. Let me clear some of this out. What do you guys see here? Let me reset the chart. Yeah, you guys see the vision? You guys seeing the vision? I'm gonna let that marinate for a little bit. I'm gonna try to find this website. It's probably not the best time to BIG jumped after hours. Is that BBIG or just BIG? Like BIG, Biggie Smalls. Let me look. Oh my god. Apple is down 0.48%. SPY is in the red. I got Nvidia puts right now. Let's go. Dump it, baby. Dump it. Everything's selling off. Like, let me pull this up for you guys. This was the watch list for today. So I got puts on BABA. I got Nvidia puts. DraftKings, as always, I keep this thing on. I keep that motherfucking thing on me, you know. And then Zoom, they report earnings Monday after market close. So I was gonna get some puts. I ended up forgetting because I got BABA because I like the setup with BABA. And then I always got the bad boy SPY up here. Keep that thing on me. And then Apple was just something that I was interested in selling. But check it out, everything is just dragging down the market right now. Like just like, you know, how do the apes say it? Short ladder attack? Yeah, short ladder attack. I like these for oil. DVN Gush. Okay, I think I've heard of DVN. Is that Devon Energy? I think I like that one. BIG jumped after hours. Let me pull that up real quick. Big lots, 6%. This one right here, I wouldn't consider this a jump. I think this is just somebody buying something up here. It's just manipulative. There's like no volume here. If it was like nice consistent volume like this going up, then there'd be something there. Or maybe you talking about BBIG. BBIG's up a little bit. It's got that barcode though. Somebody ordered. They're scanning something, I think. Let me put this one back to SPY. But yeah, usually, so the main things that I was watching today, I had, who did I have up here? Oh, Affirm, my guy. I've been playing this one since like, it was like at 38. If you guys followed me on Twitter, you guys know the business. I took profits hella early, and I took profits super early on DraftKings too. But it is what it is, you know. I can't complain. I'm still alive, you know. Still got a little bit of bread left. Trying to get that whole bag of bread though, you know, that loaf. I'm trying to find the freaking thing, but I can't. Let me look. Maybe I can find it. If you guys have any song requests too, let me know, because I'm trying to listen to. Oh, here it is. Wait, no. Yeah, I'm trying to listen to some songs, people. Got the music playing in the background. I'm listening to some of that good stuff right now. Yeah, it's kind of sad, kind of emo shit, you know. Nah. And we can, tomorrow I'm gonna do a live stream with just right now we're just kind of hanging out, but tomorrow I'm gonna do a live stream with the DD, like the big DD. I've done a couple of them, and I don't know if you guys are in the Discord, but it's kind of dead, let's be real. But here we go. So this is some of the stuff that I did. This is some of the work I did last week here. So we did puts on Zip, calls on a couple things. I got crushed on C Limited or whatever, Target. So tomorrow I'm going to do some of this DD live, and so you guys, if you're not subscribed, subscribe or whatever, and yeah, that way you can know when I go live, and we're going to just break down some stocks and stuff. And then I'm looking at all these tickers for McKay. We'll take a look at them in just a second. Everyone have a great weekend. All right, man. I appreciate you, Rolls Royce. For some reason I call you Rolls Royce. Have a good weekend, man. Take care of the family. Stay busy. Be good. Carvana oversold on 1 hour. Nearly support. What are you thinking? Let's put that one up. Let's see where we at. I'll find it later. I just gotta get over it. You feel me? What do we have here? What do we have here? I'm gonna clear this because it gets messy after a while. Like, obviously these supports up here don't matter. Only when we're gonna break out. Let me just clear everything actually. So what we got? So now we got a clear picture. So right off the back, I think it's gonna bounce. I think it's got a little bit more. And you said it's oversold too, right? I don't use the RSI, but yeah, I see what you're saying. I see the vision. It looks oversold. I would say it looks kind of like a Head and Shoulders. I love the Head and Shoulders, so I always try to relate a Head and Shoulders anywhere I can. What are you guys thinking there? It does look oversold. I'll see if it can hold this level here. Right there. Let me get rid of this baby line. Yeah, the only thing is, maybe there's a gap here. Is there a gap here? Because if there's a gap, it's probably going to fill it. Nah, there's no gap here. It's a good support too. This is a really good support. You can actually extend that back out, further out. This is a good play, my guy. I think if markets are strong, I just think this one's kind of overvalued right now, no? Or is it good? Right there is good. Yeah, that's good right there. Where's the 200 moving average on this? Oh, it's all the way up there. Damn. So yeah, this one still got... What did you say? It's oversold? Yeah, on the 1 hour, this is gonna be big for us. The 200 moving average, if it can bounce off, then we're going back up. Possibly retest, what, $50? 48? Yeah, I see you. I see the vision. I see the vision. And basically, it's not like it's gonna be a bullish move, but it could be a bullish move short term for that head and shoulders pattern, and then eventually we'll break down, and we'll come down to this level down here, like somewhere down here. You feel me? You picking up what I'm putting down? So like the head and shoulders would be the distance from like kind of like here down to the neckline, and then we would copy that thing down there, and yeah, see, we'd come down here somewhere around here. Yeah, I see the vision. I see the vision. So there might be a small push back up to the upside. I like this one, Makit. What was the other ones? We were talking about energy plays, right? Yes, yes. Play it both ways, my guy. Just got to be patient, my guy. Not in it, by the way. Hey, so no bias. Yeah, I'm not in it either, so there's no bias here either. This is a good one. And then also, I guess we could watch the MACD if it crosses over. I know I just started using the MACD. This is pretty good, my guy. We should actually take a look at the flow, my guy. Let's take a look. So I just go ahead and apply the 32, or the 32G is one of my specialties. I like to go to this one on occasions. Just the 32G is a generic filter, and just gonna put the Carvana logo on here. See what we got. Well, there's bearish premium today for some reason, but most of the money going in are calls. So even though some of these calls are bearish, they could still be bullish, you know. Doesn't really, because I don't know if you've ever checked your orders and stuff. There's been occasions where and this one's actually huge as order. What is this, like 3,800 contracts? 38, yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at that. This is spicy, G. Yeah. Wait, I'm G. You're not G, I'm G. Yeah, this one's good. This one's gonna get hearted real quick. 30, was this 3,800 contracts, $47 strike. Oh, this expired today though. Damn. Okay, never mind. Did this expire in the money? Let me check. It expired. No, it didn't expire in the money. Okay, then. So that's GG. So then one thing I like to do too is let's get rid of the ones that don't matter anymore. Just filter that out. And yeah, we'll take a look at some of those oil things. Okay, so what's going on here? Selling $45 calls. Let's look at the open interest on this. No, this is a whole different thing. I haven't used that in a while. I meant to click here. No, I meant to click here. Okay, let's look at this. Yeah, these have a lot of open interest. So 1,600, little open interest, a lot of volume today. So these are the ones that we need to watch. $45 calls for next week. This is a good play. And so the reason that I say these could still be bullish is because you can see these orders came in pretty much. This one came in bullish, this one came in bearish, but they're all size greater than. So they're pretty much. I guess the range is pretty much what, 190 to $2. Yeah. I see the vision. These are spreads. Let's look at the spreads. I like looking at the spreads too. So they're buying. Ooh, hold up. This is bearish, my guy. This is bearish. So they're buying $45 puts and selling $42 puts. So these are already in the money, and then they're buying these. So that means that these are debit spreads. And then the open interest on these is 251. And so obviously they're opening the 45. So yeah, so we'll probably see more downside, it looks like, based off these puts right here. Yeah. So ignore some of that bullishness I was talking about, because it looks bearish, but we can also take a look at the entire intratrade analysis. Let's hop on over to the flow history really quick. And this is what I like to look at. 1 month, which get rid of this. Put it on the bullish and bearish premium. See what they're talking about. Kind of down the middle. Open interest is at the highest. So we are expecting some bigger moves, I would say. Yeah, because the open interest is there for show. And then we had a huge COPE spike, which is bullish premium coming in. Now, that doesn't mean it's bullish call premium. It just says it's bullish premium. So it could be them closing out puts. Right, so the gamma score is going up slightly. I'm gonna keep an eye on this one for sure. I just started using Unusual Wells. Any tips for someone to understand the flow better? There's a few videos out there. Tips. What kind of tips can I give you? I don't know if you've got your own custom filters just yet, but I would just play around with some of the filters, save them, and then really. So one thing I like to, like I said earlier, exclude some of the really liquid stocks like Tesla, and all the indexes. So I kind of went through that earlier, and you can play this video back later. But I excluded some of the emojis basically, and so that way you don't get so much clutter. And then have like your custom filters and really just don't go basically based off of the tags here, because even though this says call and it's bearish, it could still be like them getting calls. And then even though this one's like, you know, selling puts or something, it's actually a bullet, or even though this is like a bullish order here because they're selling puts, it looks bullish. This one's actually part of a spread, right? So that's actually a bearish spread technique, options technique or something. Yes. I have a few videos. Check them out. You'll have to kind of dig through them, but I have 2 videos. I'm gonna probably make a playlist of just unusual whale stuff, and that way you guys can actually just look at them easier. Yeah, there's 2 videos. There's one with there's actually 3 videos. They should all have the unusual whales. I'm gonna make a playlist. So give me a week, and I can make it tonight. Actually, I'll post it on Twitter. I got you. I'll make the playlist, and then y'all can look at those. Some of them are old, but it is what it is. Let's look at some of the energy stuff really quick. So, okay, actually, before we wrap that one up, yeah, we got the Coke spike here. So, based off the chart, let's go back to the chart. Where we at? Yeah, so we'll see if it breaks here, $40. If it breaks $40, then it's pretty much GG. There's no head and shoulders. Then it's just gonna. But even if it breaks $40, then we'll probably come back down. Where's it at? Yeah, we'll start selling off to like 37. Probably, yeah, low $37. I would take profits there. So Carvana, that one's on the watch list actually, now that you mentioned it. What was the other one that we were talking about? Energy? Yeah, let's talk about Devon Energy. Did this one have a good day today? Yeah, it did have had a nice little run. So this is interesting. So I think I had a cup and handle down here. Oh no, it's not even a cup and handle, but it looked bullish here. It looked bullish. Let's go to where should we put this? Should we put it here? No, that's not right. Do this one first. Did Norman dip? Is Norman out of here? Did he have to leave? I think he had to leave. So this one might have a small pullback back down to 66. What do you guys think? 66. What do I have? Oh, this was like earnings play, I think. Yeah, that was an earnings play. That's why I have that there. And we have all right. What are we talking about with Devon? What did you guys want to see with Devon? Just energy plays, right? This kind of looks like it's going to come down, honestly. The MACD crossed over. We'll just see how oil opens up. But I think everything can kind of push forward with Oxy being just what it's doing. When oil goes up, SPY goes down, I noticed. Yeah, I did see some of that too. The other thing is oil is also inside SPY, like it's part of the index. So I think today, like another thing that I probably should have talked about earlier was the SPY didn't come down as much because energy was in there. Like, where's the sector stuff? Here we go. So there's actually energy inside the SPY. So that's why maybe it didn't come down as much. Like SPY or the energy actually closed 0% for the day, whereas everything else was down like almost 2%. So if energy was down like 2% and stuff, then the SPY would have been down more. So energy is really what held up a lot of the tech, or just a lot of the SPY stuff. Where's energy? Yeah, healthcare actually didn't do bad either. Where's energy though? Oil right here, so kind of neutral. It was green at one point though, right? But like this one and healthcare, drug manufacturers were the only green stuff. And I guess consumer defensive. So a lot of financials and tech, everything was down big. But SPY would have been down more if energy wasn't doing what it was doing. And then healthcare, of course. But I don't trade healthcare. But there is a correlation, I think, sometimes. I would actually follow the dollar. Where's the dollar at? I'm going to try to close some of these things out really quick. where's my, okay, here. The dollar is, this is what you would follow, the dollar index. It's like been going back up. So when you look for the dollar, it's this is like what, July 14th, I think. It hit the highest, and that's when the SPY went to the lowest. If you go to the lowest, like near the lowest right here, like goes on the downtrend. And so now there's like an inverse correlation, but I think it's going to start correlating again to where the SPY is going to have to catch up to the dollar. It doesn't make sense, does it? The dollar's going back up to these levels, but the SPY is not down here, which is weird, right? And there's also like a good way to look at it is like divergence. So the daily on the SPY, here's a good example. So divergence for the OBV, you can see like when we were trading around this level, the OBV was, you know, let's say like 9 or 10. The numbers, it doesn't matter, but now we were like trading back up around these levels and the OBV is still down here. So that's divergence basically. So like it's basically bearish divergence. Or you can even look at it as like this, bearish divergence. And you can do the cheat sheet. I think there's a cheat sheet. Pretty much, I share it all the time. Divergence cheat sheet. I can show it to you guys really quick. Here's one. So bearish divergence, the price is going up, but the indicator, the second indicator, is going down. That's bearish divergence. There's also another one like here. This is a good one. A hidden divergence, bearish. Yeah, the price is going higher, but your secondary indicator is going down, or it's like staying the same. So yeah, or you could like look at it this way, where the price is like either staying, it hasn't, you know, crushed, it hasn't came down, but the indicator is leading and it's going down already. So kind of like a leading indicator. So that's basically what I was trying to show you here. You could say it's like the price is going higher and then the OBV is actually going down lower, right? So the price from here going up higher, and then OBV down here, I might need to do one more. It's like technically going lower, or at least staying the same, but it's not making sense, right? That's the main thing. So anyway, I think that's scanner with unusual. I've been using Zenzu Live scanner with unusual wells. I don't know which one that is. What is that? Let me do some quick DD real quick. Zendu scanner. What is that for? Is it a broker? Video alerts, stream alerts, elements, trading ideas, and charts. I'm not sure what that is, my guy. Oh, it's on YouTube. Oh, it looks like it's alerts. Oh, I'll check it out. I don't know what that is. I'll check it out though. But anyway, I think I talked most about what I wanted to talk about, honestly. I think we're gonna see what happens with the SPY on Monday. I think we're at a pivotal point. We got rejected basically on the downtrend, basically here, and I'm actually leaning bearish, so I'm glad I kind of held the puts. And yeah, I think I've posted the tweet where we've had some crossovers and stuff on the OBV or the MACD and stuff where we can get some crossovers. So I would just look at some of those indicators, or go look at that tweet that I have. But yeah, I think this is gonna come back down. Yeah, we'll see how it feels. I don't know. You guys have any other questions? Let me see. Did I answer everybody? I think everybody dipped. We talked meme stocks. We got Carvana, BBBY. Let's see, BBBY. BBBY. Yeah, this was done for a while. I think we got the gap down here. So I think it's gonna probably see $9. But I would stay away from Bed Bath and Body Works because the IV's been like insane right now. So yes sir, yes sir. I think that's gonna wrap it up, fellas. If you guys have any questions watching this later or something, just leave me a comment and I'll try to get back to you guys when I can. or follow me on Twitter. I have I'll just at me or something and send me a tweet or something. And I think we're good. These are the 2 tweets I was mentioning earlier. Wait, this one down here and the one up here. Yeah, so one quick, I didn't even cover about SPY, but SPY actually ended up closing under 423. So a lot of these contracts, these 400, almost like 500,000 contracts didn't close in the money. So that's pretty big for the, I guess, for the bull or for the bears. Obviously they didn't get the 400 on the bear side, but I think it would definitely have been like a more bullish sentiment if they would have got these in the money. So if it would have closed above 423, it would have been pretty nice for them. So I think that's it, fellas. Appreciate you guys showing up. Shout out to a couple people. My kid, Big 47, yes sir. Rolling Dubs, Evergreens, Northman, Obsborn, yes sir. Appreciate you guys. I think that's everybody. So you guys have a good weekend. I'm gonna stream tomorrow. We'll take a look at some of the earnings plays, and then hopefully we can get something set up for the week ahead. You guys stay safe, keep moving forward. God's good, and stay blessed. I'm gonna see you guys next time. Peace.